So I just recently made a video on the fact that I wasn't going to get the Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV thing, or the Switch 2 edition and the Jamboree TV thing. I wasn't going to get it, but we got more details on it. And actually, I saw this last night, but we just got the trailer, I believe today, of the overview trailer. And it shows more than just the coaster and stuff, because in my previous video, I talked about how, the stuff looked cool, but I didn't think it was really enough that I wanted to buy the expansion pass, the Switch 2 edition. There's so many freaking terms now. We got the expansion pack, then I think of expansion pass, and then this is the Switch 2 edition, and there's Jamboree TV. There's a lot of terms going around. So for the Jamboree TV and the Switch 2 edition stuff, I thought that it was cool, but not enough for me to buy it, because maybe I just play it once and that might be it. Like, I might just try it and then that's it. But they showed off a mode that I actually was hoping for when I was playing the game in general. When I play with my girlfriend, we always have to just verse each other. So we're either versing each other or we're just in the rhythm thing, doing the rhythm games. But I believe one of the times we went to play, I think I audibly said, I really wish we could play as a team. And now we have that. For me, this one thing is enough for me to buy the Switch 2 edition, because this is probably how I'll play the most when I play with my girlfriend. And then on top of that, we have the crazy mode, or whatever, I don't know what it's called, like the frenzy mode thing where you play on the last 5 turns. I think that's awesome. That way, if you want to play a board, but you don't want to take too long, you can just do that one. So having those 2 modes is enough for me to buy it, because now those other modes that I saw at first, where I was like, well, maybe I'll try them and not really play them much after. Now I have modes that I'll play probably pretty frequently, to where now it's just kind of like an added bonus that the stuff they showed off originally is there. I kind of don't get why they waited to show this, to be honest, because when they showed this off, I feel like they should have just showed everything. Because now I feel like there may be some people that miss out on knowing that there's this team mode now. And I don't think it's something that is enough that should have been excluded. Like, I could understand it if it was like, they planned on adding 10 more boards or something, and it was like, also, here's this, and it's like this big trailer that gets sent around. They threw this in an overview trailer. So it's not even like it was like the highlight of the trailer, like introducing team play or whatever. It was just in the overview trailer. So I kind of think that they should have just showed it in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, because I think that these aren't big enough to be on their own. And even if they could have been, they didn't even do that with the trailer. It's just in the overview trailer. So if you've already seen the trailer that was in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, you might not even watch this new trailer, because you might be like, oh, I already know. Like, it's just the microphone games and the camera and all that stuff. I wasn't going to get it anyway. Which, honestly, that might have been me, because I only knew about this from Game Explain's video, where he was looking at, I believe it was the Japanese website, and they had showed off that there was this new team thing. And I believe also the rush thing too, the last 5 turns mode. So I had already known about it. So the overview trailer for me, it made me want to watch it more because I knew of that. But had I not known of that, I don't know if I would have watched it. Because like I said, I would have just been like, oh, I've already seen this in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Maybe I would have been like, well, I'm kind of curious if they show anything else. Maybe I would have watched it. But I think that they should have honestly shown this at the end of the original trailer for this in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Because I think opening with it wouldn't have really made sense, because they were trying to show off what the Switch 2 can do. But I think at the very end, they could have just been like, and also you get a team mode and a last 5 turns mode. Because it would have been like, hey, if you don't care about all this motion stuff and camera stuff, we still have things for people that didn't care about that, which was me. Well, to be clear, it's not that I don't care about it. It's that I don't know how much I'll really play it, which was why I couldn't justify spending the money on the Switch 2 edition. Because if I wasn't really planning on playing it that often, or I was unsure if I would, I just don't want to spend that money. Like I said in the previous video, this stuff looks cool. I just don't know how often I'll use it. I don't know how the mouse controls will be. I know I've heard that you can use it on your leg, but I don't know how well that'll work. So the places that I'll play the game, I don't know if I really am going to want to do the mouse control stuff. And then the camera stuff, I don't know if I'm even going to get the camera for the Switch 2. I definitely won't be getting it when it first comes out, and I don't know if I'll be getting it at all. And then the microphone thing, I don't know if I'm going to ever be doing that. I mean, maybe once just to like try it, but I just can't picture just like constantly yelling and being like, go, go, go. I don't know. Who knows though? Maybe I'll freaking love all of it. I don't know, but it's the simple fact that those two modes that they showed off, the last 5 turns and that team mode, are worth it enough right there for me. To spend the amount of money for just those 2 modes, is that worth it? That's up to the person to decide. But for me, it's enough to get it because it's like I'm buying those 2 modes with a bunch of bonus stuff. I get the coaster thing. I get the mouse control stuff. I get the voice stuff. Even though I may not use all of it all the time, it's just like extra layers. Kind of like how the rhythm game stuff is in the base game. Some people may never touch that, but me and my girlfriend like playing it. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't show this off in the original trailer. I really think they should have. Again, they could have just shown it at the end for those who aren't as interested in the Switch 2 like gimmicky stuff. But I also feel like this is like kind of Nintendo, where I feel like sometimes there's a game coming out and then all of a sudden there's a random trailer where it's like, whoa, where did this come from? So yeah, I went from not getting this DLC to I'm definitely going to get it. So let me know in the comments down below if the team mode or the last 5 turns mode has changed your mind. Are you going to get the DLC now? Are you going to pass on the DLC? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.